So in this video tutorial, we are going to cover the basic concept of Python programming, and that is IDE, Integrated Development Environment, and advantages of IDE over different text editors. So he's the person behind this programming language. He developed Python programming language, that is Guido van Rossum. So why it is known as Python? It's a very interesting name also. A species of snake, that is the Python programming language, is named after the British comedy television show, that is Monty Python Flying Circus. So this is a very famous 1970s time Monty Python Flying Circus show, and basically Guido van Rossum was very much inspired with this entertaining show, and he named the programming language after this show. Now, how to install the Python? First of all, go to the Python website. It's very simple. That is python.org, and download the latest version that is very suitable for your operating system. Run the installer simply, then check the add Python to the particular path, and then click on install now. If everything is you do right, then click on the yes, and Python was installed successfully. So this is the basically simple method by going to the website, that is python.org. So first of all, it is a very what is Python? It is a high level general programming language widely recognized for its code readability, simple syntax that basically making it an ideal choice for beginners and professional 2026 also. And of course, the amalgamation of AI in this language facilitated its more use. Then it is a very high level language, general purpose programming language developed by Guido van Rossum, who began its creation in December 1989 as a hobby project. And its first version, that is Python, that is 0.9.0, was released in February 1991 at the Centrum Wiskunde and Informatica Center, which is in the Netherlands. So designed with the emphasis on code readability and simplicity, the language features an English-like syntax. It's a very simple language in which we use English-like syntax that allows for clean, easy to write code. And of course, in 2026, recently it has been the most popular language in terms of data science and AI intelligence, and also machine learning and automation. So if we talk about, remember this point, that is the Python was conceived in 1980s by Guido van Rossum as at CWI, that is in Netherlands. So what are different characteristics of this Python? It is defined as a high-level general-purpose programming language that emphasized ease of writing and simplicity. As of now, 2026, it remains the primary language for diverse fields such as artificial intelligence, automation, and data science. If we talk about relevance, the modern Python development frequently integrates with AI tools nowadays, and that can suggest codes in seconds, keeping the language at the forefront of the industry. So it is a very industry friendly language also. It is widely used for professional software development as a first language to basically start with the coding. So what is this IDE? The IDEs are very important for the Python because these are the act as a comprehensive software platform that has essential tools. Where basically, if you go by the definition, you can read this line also. Integrated development environment act as a comprehensive software platform that packages essential tools into a single user interface to streamline the programming process. Basically, if you use different IDEs, like there are different type of IDEs like VS Code, Visual Studio Code, PyCharm, Jupyter also, and Thony. So these are the very few commonly used IDE, that is a integrated development environment that is very, you can say, the user friendly also. If you download the Python version and if you run, you can add Python to the path. Clear, it is clear. Then just complete the Python installation, choose an IDE. If you run Python by using these IDE, that is VS Code, PyCharm, Jupyter or Thony, then it will be very much easier for you to work on that. Although you can work on simple Python also, that is if you download it on your desktop, but if you use these IDEs, then it will make very simple for you to learn and basically to develop different coding related to different fields. So setting up a development environment involves installing the core language and selecting an IDE such as VS Code, PyCharm, Jupyter to enhance the coding productivity through built-in automation and debugging tools. So this is the advantages of these IDE tools. So popular IDE tools include VS Code, PyCharm, Jupyter, and specialized tools also like Thony. Even you can use Anaconda, again, a very famous IDE. VS Code, it is a very versatile choice that is recommended for the best overall IDE, which paired with the Python extensions and tool like Plint. In the same way, different IDEs has different advantages. If you setting up and configuration, just I am telling you that you can also install this Anaconda also. that can help to manage Python environments dependency, and it can work more efficiently. Just see this flowchart also. Just set up the Python interpreter, choose the particular IDE, and you can also install this Anaconda, which can help to manage these environments. So for the management of these IDEs, you can use this Anaconda. So advantages, if you see different advantages of IDE over text editors. So this is a simple flowchart table basically that we have developed to make it familiar to you. That is advantage of Python IDE over these text editors. So first is development integration. So Python IDEs have built-in debugging tools, they have integrated testing tools, and they have comprehensive build system, whereas in text editors the basic text manipulation is there and required external tools for execution, and it has a limited native tool integration in comparison with IDEs. Second is the code assistance. Of course, in the Python IDE, if you use PyCharm, suppose, the intelligence and auto completion is there, deep code understanding is there, because there is amalgamation of AI also in IDEs. Whereas in case of text editors, we have basic syntax highlighting and it has a limited or no auto completion. If we talk about the workflow and productivity, of course, these have high productivity, higher development speed, automated refactoring tools, and unified development environment is there in IDE. Whereas in the text editors, we have lightweight resource usage, and in larger manual workflow management is there. If we talk about the code quality, of course, it has a very real-time error reduction in the IDEs and advanced static analysis, whereas in the text editor we have manual code checking, and we required some external plugin dependency also. If we talk about AI advanced feature, it is the amalgamation or integration of AI tools in IDEs, very simple, and that makes our language to understand is basically 100 to 200 times easier. So it has specialized ML, machine learning, and AI workflows, whereas in the text editor, we have simple text editing plugin based AI extensions there. So again, we simplified this. Just download the Python IDEs, choose the IDE, Jupyter, PyCharm, VS Code after installation of Python. Then there are some advantages of IDE over text editor. See, syntax highlighting made it easier to read and write. You can easily write syntax code. Auto completion saves times and reduces error. Third is the built-in debugger. This is very important. This is help to fix errors in IDEs, so it has very high advantage over text editors. Then run code easily without switching applications. You can work on single platform. Then project file management is organized and support libraries are always there. So different libraries which is easily available and accessible in IDEs, and many extension plugins are increased productivity of course also. So I think this is skill, this is acknowledgement, or this is lecture intended for educational purposes. There is no commercialization involved. So I think this is clear. So we have completed the simple topic of installation of Python and an integrated development environment IDE like Jupyter Notebook, PyCharm, VS Code. So there are different advantages of IDE over text editor. Again, Guido van Rossum is the person behind the inspiring name from Monty Python Flying Circus, that is a Python programming language. So thank you for your valuable time.